King Ralio.
Alright you guys, so I'm starting off with my 4-way stretch fabric. You just need to make sure that your fabric stretches horizontally, and I think this is 2 yards of fabric. So I'm going to take these flared leggings that I made before to use as a pattern. I'll link this video down below. You can also use regular leggings. You just want to make sure to flare the bottom out when you're cutting instead of cutting straight down. So you want to go ahead and fold your leggings in half, and then make sure you leave enough room at the top to fold over and cover your elastic band. So here I am just stretching out my leggings and making them nice and even. And once I have it nice and even, I'm gonna go ahead and start to cut this shape out. And you also want to make sure that you are cutting on folded fabric. So right now I'm cutting through 2 layers of fabric. Okay, so once you're done cutting out that piece, you're going to go ahead and place it right back on top of the other side of the fabric and cut it out again on folded fabric. So in total, once you're done, you should have 4 pattern pieces. So I'm just using one right here just so you guys could see better what I'm cutting out. And you can see off to the side there's that other piece as well. But just want to go ahead and cut this out again, and like I said, once you're done you should have 4 pieces. Y'all, it's wash day, so please ignore my hair. But anyway, now that I'm done cutting that out, what you're gonna do now is just separate those 2 pieces, and you're gonna put right sides together. So pretty much you want the side that's gonna show to be on the inside. So, and honestly, I could have done this before cutting it out, and it probably would have made it a lot easier if I would have just folded my fabric inside out and cut it out this way, but I wasn't thinking. So anyway, before you sew, just make sure that you are placing right sides together. And so once I have it nice and lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and sew along that straight side, which is on the left side of the screen. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other 2 pieces I cut out as well. So now that I have sewn all the way along that straight side, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. And like I said, I did the same exact thing to the other piece as well. And so I'm just going to take that piece and place it on top, placing right sides together. And then I'm just going to make sure these 2 little curves at the top are nice and evenly placed. Then I'm going to go ahead and sew each of those together. So right now all you need to worry about is sewing those 2 curves on the top. And I did use a zigzag stitch for this whole entire project. So after I sewed those 2 curves on top, now I just went ahead and cut out a waistband that fits around my waist. And then I'm going to take those 2 raw edges and place them one on top of the other. And then you can just sew a stitch to make it a complete circle. So now taking the middle of the front and back, I'm going to pull those 2 to the side and just lay my pants out flat. And you can see they're starting to take shape. You're literally pretty much almost done. So once you have it laid nice and even, you can just sew a stitch all the way along that whole crotch area. It's going to be one complete stitch. And once you're done with that, if you want a hem, you can go ahead and just fold up the bottom of both sides of the pant leg, so all the way around. And then for the waistband, you're just going to put it around the waist of the pants, and then once you have it placed nicely, you can just fold over that raw edge and then sew along the bottom of the fold. And that's it. So again, make sure you use a zigzag stitch because that'll ensure that the fabric and pants can still stretch. But other than that, you're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let me know what other videos you guys would be interested in seeing. And stay tuned for this top tutorial. It's coming soon, super easy. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.